guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another foundation review. I know it's been a little while, but today I'm going to be reviewing this Saie foundation. I'll be showing you how it looks before, after, natural light, flash photo, all that good stuff with timestamps down below if you'd like to just skip ahead to the good parts. But either way, if you enjoy this type of review that is an actual review and not just me swiping it on my face and being like, look how amazing it is, be sure to subscribe. Let's go ahead and get started. So this foundation has been out for a little while and I've actually been using it for a little while and spoiler alert, enjoying it. It's from the brand Saie, which I have a little bit of experience with. This is their Glowy Super Skin Lightweight Hydrobounce Serum Foundation. And I picked this up in the shade 19. There's 36 shades in the range, which I think is great. And it's an actual range. If anything on the Sephora website, it looks like it could be missing some fair shades. It could just be their color swatches, but it goes from light up to a very, very deep shade. Retails for $40 American, 52 Canadian, so about typical Sephora pricing for foundations. And how much product are you getting in here? 1 fluid ounce or 30 milliliters, which is the average size of a foundation. Sort of a frosted bottle, so you can get a pretty good idea of your shade. And then we've got a pump there as well. Very few foundations don't come without a pump anymore, but I've been reviewing foundations for so long that I still am like, it has a pump. We love that. I do have some primer on my face and everything else that I'm wearing on my face will be listed down below from this video, but I have a sweaty face. It is quite humid today. I don't have my air conditioning on right now where I'm filming, and I do generally wear a primer and a setting spray with any foundation that I wear. I'll skip setting spray today just for review's sake. This is also clean at Sephora, if that's important to you. I like to give it a little shake. Something that I'll say if you're oily as well is like your skin prep has so much to do with how your actual foundation wears. Like even though this is called a glowy foundation, it's not necessarily anything to be scared of. There's no chunks of glitter in there. It's not greasy. It's listed on the Sephora website as being radiant and skin-like, and that is my favorite finish. I'm also going to be using my Refi brush for this. And it's a really great shade match for me, especially when I have a little bit of a tan. Blends out like a dream. My skin looks much more even, there's a glow to it, but you can see with all the acne and redness I have on this side, it's much more evened out. It says it has a luminous skin-like finish, weightless serum texture, medium buildable coverage, formulated to hydrate, along with brighten and plump, and lightweight and breathable. Let me know what else you've tried from this brand. I've tried, actually I have here to use today their Sun Melt Natural Cream Bronzer, which I really like. I think this is the first product I ever bought from them, their highlighter, which I haven't used much of, but I've liked what I've tried. And I also don't know if I'm saying the name right, but I'm so cheesy. And don't forget, with products like this, you don't need to get full coverage. Even if you have acne marks or things that you want to cover up a little bit more, you can go in with spot concealing, a powder foundation to set it if you'd like as well, and that will also add some matteness potentially if you need it. So I really love the way that this looks on the skin. It looks really lightweight. Let me get closer. Oh. Turn my lights down and get a little closer. I have some texture, I have some breakouts, but it's just sitting really nicely on the skin. So I'm going to go ahead now, put on the rest of my makeup and take some photos, and I'll be right back. I have all of my makeup on right now and I think it looks great. I can definitely still see my skin showing through. I did just use sort of like a loose translucent powder today. I didn't use a powder foundation, which is sort of my preferred method. Kind of depends on the look I'm going for, but I wanted to keep it light today, not add any coverage, and I think it looks really good. You'll see in the photos as well that it has that luminosity to it. It's not completely matte by any means, but I don't find it greasy either. It doesn't feel like it's slipping all over my face or going to slip. So in my lighting here, you see that shine, and then especially in the flash photo, I think you can see my skin showing through a little bit more, but what you can't see is any flashback. I don't have any issues with white cast. There's no listed SPF in here, and because it is a lighter coverage foundation, you're a lot less likely to end up with flashback. So really happy with how it looks. I will check back with you in some natural light in a couple of hours. Here with my midday check-in in some natural light. There's about to be a gigantic thunderstorm, classic Toronto summer, so it's not very bright, but you can get a good idea of how the foundation looks. I'm not super oily. I have just spent the entire morning actually on the phone with insurance. Having someone pass away not only includes massive amounts of grief, but also massive amounts of paperwork. So that's what I've been up to this morning. If you want to look a little closer. There's a little bit of sheen to my skin, but I think it still looks natural. It feels good, doesn't feel heavy, cakey, hasn't slipped around or oxidized or anything like that. So we'll check back with you this evening. And we're back. I just woke up from a nap. Well, actually I woke up from a nap like an hour and a half ago. I've had this foundation on for quite some time. Say about 11-ish hours. 10 and a half, 11 hours, and I think it's held up great. I did notice when I was going to take my nap, I was cuddling Emily, and I didn't put on as much powder today. I've been trying to do like lighter powder to put creams on top of my powders and all that kind of stuff, just playing around a little bit. And I definitely noticed that when she nuzzled into me, some of my foundation came off under her face. It's not a shade match for her. She's a little more gray toned than I am. But other than that, I think it looks really good. I don't find any foundation to be completely transfer proof, and she really kind of nuzzles in there, and I didn't put that much powder on my face. A lot of the time as well, I'm also using setting spray, things like that. But overall, I think, I'll take my glasses off, I can't really see. I think it looks really, really good. There's a little bit of shine to my face, but it didn't oxidize, it didn't melt off my face. It's a great sort of lighter coverage option that I think is like flexible in the sense that if you want to add a powder foundation on top, if you want to do some conceal, like a little bit more concealing and you have acne marks or anything like that, I definitely can wear this on like a night out for like a fuller face of makeup, or I can wear it on lighter days as well. So I really, really love this foundation. I definitely recommend it to more or less everybody. I'm sorry, my glasses are so dirty. If you have incredibly oily skin, this probably isn't the pick for you. But if you have like lightly oily skin and you don't mind something a little bit glowy, you're going to use your mattifying primer, setting spray, and all that kind of stuff anyways, then I definitely recommend this for a nice natural finish on the skin that has a little bit of sheen to it. I really like the finish, and that skin-like finish, you really do get that. And then of course, if you have a normal to drier skin type, I think you'll really like this. It's got a great shade range. It's got some skincare ingredients in there as well, which is always nice. It's nothing that's gonna like make me purchase a product, but it's a nice bonus. And the price tag is, you know, mid-range for Sephora. So, and the Sephora Friends and Family sale is coming up if you can track down a code for that and get yourself 20% off. I also always use my points for $10 off my orders. I just actually ordered the new Fenty stick that's coming out. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to let me know down below what you would like me to review next. And if you have tried this foundation, I'd love to know your feedback and your skin type. It might be helpful for others. And as always, if you'd like to connect with me, you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at SamanthaJaneYT, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!